Paying off that student loan can be so overwhelming. There's some comfort food that might help ease the pain a little bit. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio. And who, by golly, wants to help out with some comfort food than Domino's?
Yeah, Domino's, they've done this a couple of times, like emergency pizzas that you can get for different things. And now it's for the student loans. If you have one of those student loan payments coming up, you could actually go on their website, I guess, and try to get one.
I think they have, what is it, 1 million pizzas or $1 million worth of pizza?
$1 million worth of pizzas.
And so people have to go and sign up for this thing to make sure that they get one of the pizzas.
But I think it's very cool that, if you're having to pay that student loan payment, depending on how much it is, if it's $30, if it's $300, whatever it is, a nice free pizza, that just hits the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just hits right.
I hope it's the way that I would like it.
How's the way you would like it? Please don't put fruit on your pizza. Good grief.
Wow, now I'm going to try fruit on my pizza.
No, pineapple on pizza. My
so whenever we have Liz and her husband over, we'll make sure that, hey, we'll go. We got the pizza. And we'll throw some fruit on it and see what happens.
He'll eat it. He loves that.
I know that. I'm not worried about Joey.
Yeah, don't throw fruit on the pizza.
But I just want to see if Liz will even touch it.
I won't.
She says she won't.
No.
Scott would, but not Liz.
I'll touch it. I won't eat much of it, though.
Thank you.
Are you serious? If there was pineapple on your pizza, you would not?
I will take a bite or two, but it's just not something I'll pick.
Really?
If I'm picking toppings for a pizza, I'm not going to go pineapple.
Why does that shock me?
Unless it's that dessert pizza that they do. There's like an apple cinnamon one, and then there's another like pineapple one.
I don't know why they call it pizza. It's just a thin pie.
That's pretty good.
It is. It's a thin
just
pie.
Just a really thin pie. Don't call it a pizza.
Yeah, but that's the stuff dreams are made of.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
So we're finding out that Liz does not like fruit on her pizza, like pineapple and stuff like that. So we get this text from Jeanette. She's like, okay, go to Marco's Pizza. They got this hand-tossed thing there. White sauce, garlic butter. That sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Double cheese.
Okay.
Garlic butter crust.
Okay.
You won't regret it. Double pineapple.
Double pineapple?
Yeah.
I don't like a little pineapple, much less.
That sounds so delicious.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Garlic sauce and pineapple.
Pineapple makes things better, like the pizza.
Pineapple makes like Watergate salad better.
And pizza.
No.
You have to see she hasn't tried it. If she would just try the pineapple on the pizza. I know Scott's not a fan either.
No. I'll try a bite or two, but that's it. I like the meats.
You would love the pineapple in the mix, especially with an all-meat pizza. I mean,
I don't know. I like veggies too, but not the fruit component.
Right, all the veggies, none of the fruit.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
So the texts are flying in this morning at 800-447-7234. Don, Kat, Sabrina, Robert, and Julia all say, Liz, we don't know what's wrong with you. Fruit on the pizza is A-okay.
Nope.
She doesn't like fruit on pizza. It's wild.
I don't like any warm fruit on any kind of food at all.
Really?
No, I mean, like I have.
Hey, what did you? Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Any kind of food, huh?
I don't.
Any kind of food. What about apple pie?
I don't like apple pie.
Oh, come on.
I don't like.
She
if
likes
it's
apple
a choice,
pie.
no. I tried Ninja's pie when she made it.
It was
and
great.
It tasted great, but it's not something that I would ever. It's just not.
But Ninja made it in
because
Ninja's
she made
kitchen.
it with love for us in Ninja's kitchen. But no.
Yeah, she liked it, didn't she, Ninja?
She did.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the taste of it, but it would not be something that I would buy, order, make. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just
Wow.
sorry, not sorry.
Wow. Okay. Some open mics have come in. We might as well move on. Open mics from the My HISRadio. I think you hurt feelings.
No.
Liz.
Did I hurt it?
These are Ninja. That's Ninja sniffing.
Sorry.
Okay. So open mics came in through the My HISRadio app.
What's good about the pineapple on the pizza is it just gives it a sweet and salty taste. I think that's what I like about pineapple on the good. I'm there with you, Rob.
Hey guys, good morning. I was just thinking, so if you don't like fruit on your pizza, Liz, then you don't like tomatoes on it either, right? Because isn't a fruit something that has the seeds on the inside? Just wondering. God bless you all.
Okay, I could listen to you all day. Love your
Absolutely.
accent, and she makes a valid point that Liz does like fruit on her pizza because of the tomato.
I always ask for light sauce.
Yeah, so it's still tomato.
Because I know
Still
it
a
is.
fruit.
I don't like it.
Still a fruit.
However, I will say that I would probably try the pineapple or the fruit on the pizza before I would try something that Kari texted about.
What's that?
So there is a restaurant called Dempsey's, and it's in South Carolina. She said they have a peanut butter and jelly pizza. It's intriguing. I don't know that I'll try. They also have a pimento cheese pizza.
Oh, my wife would get into that.
Here's another can of worms. Don't like pimento cheese.
What?
I know.
What is wrong with this? No. What?
It's
She
like
doesn't like the fruit. She doesn't like pimento cheese, which is the best.
it's like it just gets stuck. Like
I don't know, Scott. What? I mean,
No, I love pimento cheese.
yeah, right?
That sounds pretty good to me.
I'd be all in.
So
Yeah.
we should make y'all a pimento cheese pineapple pizza, and you'd be set.
I don't know about that, but I'm more worried about you.
Don't worry about me.
Liz
I'm
not-
fine.
And no apple pie?
No apple pie.
Not a fan.
Good old American apple pie.
Not a fan.
She would toss it in the garbage.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Okay, this sounds like no, duh, but sometimes you might not know what you can put down a garbage disposal and what you can't put down a garbage disposal. So here's a hack. Never put chicken bones down it. I thought, duh, I know that. Eggshells, duh, I know that. What I didn't know was rice. I didn't know you couldn't put rice down
Why
in
can't you
there.
put rice?
They're small enough that they'll stay. They won't just drain right on out, so they can stick and smell.
Whoops.
That makes sense. And it whoops for me because if there's a plate that has some rice on it and it's in the sink, I rinse off the sink and it goes straight down to the
Right.
garbage disposal because I only have one drain and the garbage disposal is right there. Anything starchy, they say. So rice, potato, pasta, cereal, and bread. Duh. I know you don't put bread down. Wait a minute. Liz didn't know.
I put bread down the disposal, and I put
Don't.
pasta.
Don't. It gets all slimy and stuck in there.
I haven't noticed it.
Go.
Like I haven't noticed that anything's been stuck. And
Take a whiff.
I mean, it smells
There's
fine.
a-
Yeah, and I do put my
You
hand down
think.
in there sometimes.
No.
Well,
What are you doing? No.
no, listen, I eat out of these little baby spoons. I love little, kids' utensils, and sometimes they slide down in there, and so I have to get them before I turn the disposal
Make
on.
sure you take off the breaker. Hey, I'm pulling Big Brother here. Turn off the breaker before you put your hand down the
turn
garbage.
off the breaker.
Yeah, you don't want somebody to accidentally turn that thing on. Your
Wait a
hand
minute, hold
down
up.
in there.
You want me to go to the basement, turn off the breaker, and
Yeah.
then come up and do?
Yes, keep yourself safe.
Well, I tell everybody, do not turn on the disposal when my hand is down there. Okay.
Things that are not on this list. Scott has one.
Mine was clicking and clacking recently, and I had to turn off the breaker first.
Good,
Yes.
good for you.
And kind of get down there and try to see what was clogging it up.
What was it?
It was a Lego minifig.
Yeah.
My
don't put-
son
How in the
got a
world?
little too close to the disposal, dropped a Lego down there. So he was spinning around.
Sounds like he was pretending the sink was the pool.
So mine doesn't come anywhere near close. I was going to say celery.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Things not to put down the garbage disposal. There are bones. There is noodles. There is rice. They say no eggshells. All of the above, not to put down. There's other things, too, that you probably don't know.
Yeah, I think celery. Don't put celery.
That's on Liz's list.
Yeah, or potato skins. Potato peels. I would not put potato peels down it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
No potato peels. But here's one thing that Ninja will tell you. Never, ever, ever put down the garbage disposal.
The sourdough community will tell you to not put sourdough starter down the sink.
How you know this?
I'm in a sourdough support group on Facebook.
No, for real?
Yes. But if you have an old house like I do, it can corrode the pipes if
Oh.
you have metal and iron pipes. Newer houses are made with the plastic pipes, and so they expand more, but also with the pipes in general, if starter gets in there and it hardens up, it gets really, really hard, so it can block the pipes.
She just dropped some knowledge on us.
She really
Look at
did.
that.
I'm over here like,
Boom.
yeah, ninja.
I'm going to ask you about car engines next.
I know.
The texts are coming in.
My goodness. Yeah. So Martha said she had heard that you could sharpen the blades with ice and no water. So I don't know. Like, that's what she was told by a repair guy.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
Just turns out that there's this single mom who had a huge need. What these students do, get her a car.
Yeah. They got her a car. She needed a car. She
They
desperately
got her a
needed.
car. High school students got her a car.
Well, she needed one. They recognized the need. She has 6 kiddos. Like, she is a single mom with 6 kiddos. So it had to be big enough also that her entire family could get in this thing. So the high school students took it upon themselves. They reached out to a local organization, and bada bing, they get her a car.
Isn't that amazing?
I think it's super cool that, they even, recognized the need, and then somebody spearheaded it, because there always has to be the leader to say, okay, we're going to do this. And then the school and the students got behind what was going on. So I think they raised like $10,000.
Got her a nice Toyota, one that she's able to get her kids around in, and to have 6 kids.
Right.
Raising 6 kids on your own.
Yeah. When they gave her the car, like, she was, you could almost see in her face she's a little stunned. And I think when someone does something like that, just above and beyond, you don't even know how to react. Like, your heart is exploding. You're afraid if you say anything, the waterworks are going to start, which is okay. But, her face really said it all.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So there was this accident. Nobody was hurt, thankfully. But a semi-truck fell on its side on the highway. This is like in Canada, I think. And then what happened next caused people to stop their cars, bring out their phones, and celebrate like it was the 4th of July, because those fireworks started going off in the semi-truck and then launched up into the air.
Yeah, they just didn't combust. They just didn't happen. Like, there was a vehicle that ran into the 18-wheeler, and again, nobody was hurt. But immediately, when the fire started, it was like a 4th of July, New Year's Eve kind of a celebration.
That's
because
what it looked like.
Yeah, fireworks everywhere, and it just went on and on and on.
Yeah, it was almost like it was the grand finale the entire time it was going on. I think it was 10 minutes long on how long this was going by, but people are driving by. They're taking their phones out. They probably have no idea, especially if they were going down the other side,
Oh, right. Like, somebody got married. That's what I think. If it's not 4th of July or New Year's Eve, if fireworks go off, I think somebody has gotten married.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they thought. But, yeah, I feel like it was hundreds of thousands of dollars of fireworks.
Know it.
Because fireworks are not cheap. So.
You know it. But it was a nice free show for somebody.
Yeah,
as
except
they
for the
were
guy
driving
driving the
by.
18-wheeler.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I cannot keep up with how much exercise I'm supposed to get a day.
22 minutes now.
22. Okay, but
Yeah, they keep changing it around.
Right?
Now, here's what they're saying, that there's some people that probably sit all day long in what they do. I mean, pretty much with computers, you're sitting.
Yeah.
And most work is done in front of a screen, and you're typing and doing all this stuff, unless you have one of those bougie desks that have a treadmill on it.
Ooh, that
I'd
would be
love one of
nice.
those. That'd be so good.
Oh, yeah.
Just to have that option.
Yeah, to
just
do
to do
your
it.
work and still exercise at the same time.
Get your steps in. But they're now saying with all these studies that they're doing, at least 22 minutes a day is going to help if you have a lifestyle where you're sitting all day long.
Here's my thing. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they said 2 minutes. Wasn't it like 2 minutes? Like, it was nothing. And I thought, how is that a benefit at all? So now it's 22. Is it somewhere between? Is it double that? I can't keep up.
Yeah, and then they say if you add another 10 minutes to that, if you do that, it's going to lower your risk of saying goodbye to the planet another 15%.
15% is huge, honestly, when it comes to that.
Life expectancy? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm thinking the 32 minutes, right?
Yeah, you
32
add another
minutes.
2 minutes, and
Yeah.
so there you go.
Okay.
If you add another... Never mind.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So I'm going to tell you how to do something. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it myself because it sounds terrible. lettuce tea.
Lettuce tea.
Yeah, so what you can do is you take your lettuce leaves and you steep them in water, which means you just let them kind of soak in the water.
So is this a new thing that's in lettuce bags instead of tea bags? They're now lettuce bags?
No. This is actual, like you have a head of lettuce or you
Right.
have a bag of romaine or whatever, and you put the lettuce leaves down into the water and just let it sit there. And then, after, I don't know, a couple of hours, you take the leaves out and then you drink the water that has the remnants of the lettuce. So the lettuce has some sort of chemical in it that is not only a sleep aid, but a diuretic, a laxative. Like, there's a lot of things going on.
Wait a minute.
Right. So
What? I really don't want this to help me sleep because I would be afraid of what happens when I'm sleeping.
That's the thing.
If this is a laxative.
Well, I don't think it's going to knock you out like that. But I'm like, how can you sleep better if you're on a laxative or a diuretic? Because you're going to be up tinkling. You're going to be up doing the other.
Yeah.
Like, all night long.
That's a good help to sleep.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
Even if you're not into basketball, you may have heard of Victor Wembanyama. Quite the name.
Yeah, it is.
He's a teenager. He's already on the Spurs basketball team, and he is the tallest, I think, of any player. He is 7'4".
Oh, my goodness.
7'4", and he's a rookie and bringing a lot of attention right now to the NBA.
Wait a minute. Isn't a rookie like a teenager? Like 18?
Yeah, he's a teen,
Oh,
and
my
he's
goodness.
7'4".
So he still could grow some more. Good grief.
I guess.
Good grief.
I guess you should see his wingspan. I
I
mean, he
can't-
puts out his arms, and it's hard to get around him. I mean, he's like perfect for the NBA.
So I'm just thinking, like, to myself, he's 2 feet 1 inches taller than I am. Good grief.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a whole
tall.
other person.
And Liz is tall.
Yeah, no. But this guy, wow, I'm just thinking, he could grow into, his early 20s, I guess? He could, potentially.
Yeah, true.
And he's going to the NBA.
He's in the NBA. He's not going. He's already playing.
Oh, he's already playing.
Yeah, and
I mean-
doing a great job.
Well, so my thing is, if he's 7'4", doesn't he just walk down and just plop it into?
That's what it seems like,
He doesn't
right?
really, he don't got hops. He don't need hops.
He still has to dribble.
He does
and
have to. He
get
can't
the
just
ball.
carry
He just
it.
can't carry it over
Yeah.
everybody's head going, ha
Sure, but if he can make it down the court, he just stands there and goes.
right in.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So last night we took the grandbaby out to a trunk or treat so that she could, get some candy. And so there were some things that she got, like she is not old enough to have Skittles, or there were some that had like
How
popcorn.
old is Jessie?
2.5.
2.5 years old. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and she couldn't have anything that had peanuts in it because of a choking hazard and this kind of thing because of her age. And so there's going to be, unless mom and dad, get into the bag or whatever, there's going to be a lot of leftover candy. Or maybe your kids had such a big haul going to the fall festivals and all the things that you don't really want it around the house. You can donate it. And I think that's such a great idea for the unwanted candy rather than just throw it away.
Good idea.
So you can take it. You can actually find out maybe your dentist or your family, your pediatric dentist. They will kind of buy back candy from the kids.
What do they do with it?
I think they donate it to maybe
Okay,
troops
good.
and this kind of thing.
Because I'm thinking here, okay, the dentist gets the candy. They don't want it to do anything to your teeth. They
Right.
toss it.
Yeah. No, I think they donate
Well,
it.
that's good.
Yeah, and then there's another one called Treats for Troops, and that's an organization. And I mean, if you are serving overseas and it's just comforting.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the Blue Star Moms would take
Right.
some of those as well and send them
Exactly.
overseas.
Yeah, and then Ronald McDonald House. Not every city has one or every area, but you can look and see if you do have one, and then they will accept it as well because families go there if their children are in the hospital having a procedure or undergoing some sort of treatment, and so it's nice to have those
That's
types
great.
of things donated.
That's really good. Scott has an idea of a certain type of candy and where to donate it.
Okay, good.
I'm here to help. I'm accepting donations of all Reese's peanut butter cups.
What are you going
My
to do with them?
goodness.
Eat them.
Oh,
Take
this
'em off
is
your hands.
this is for you.